The Jinx. Once there was a man called Ramaya in the town of Vijayanagar. It was rumored that whoever looked at Ramaya the first thing in the morning would be cursed and not be able to have food that day. That was why everybody avoided confronting Ramaya in the morning. The king of Vijayanagar, Krishna Devaraya, too came to know of this and decided to try it out on himself. He summoned Ramaya to the palace and made him stay the night in a room adjacent to his bedchamber. The first thing he did after waking up the next morning was to take a look at Ramaya. After finishing some important duties in the court, the king went to the dining hall to eat. The food was piping hot and looked delicious. As soon as the king picked up the first morsel to eat, he noticed a fly in the food. He left the table. In disgust, he lost his appetite. As a result, for the whole day he remained hungry. Now the king was convinced that Ramaya was cursed. The angry king ordered Ramaya to be hanged. In those days the king's words were the law. Soldiers took Ramaya to the gallows. On their way they met Tenali Raman, the great scholar and court jester. He heard the story and whispered something into Ramaya's ears. Ramaya nodded before being taken away by the soldiers. As his last wish, Ramaya told the soldier to convey his message to the king. He requested to be hanged after the king's response. Tell the king that it may be true that anyone who sees my face first thing in the morning is cursed. But at the same time, if anyone sees the king's face first thing in the morning, as I did, he has to lose his life. So, who is the greater Jinx, the king or I? The king was stunned on hearing the message. He felt ashamed and ordered the execution to be stopped.